They say love can heal. But what if love arrives when healing is no longer possible? When Ethan met Claire, he didn't know she was dying. All he saw was a woman with a light so warm it could melt the coldest heart. She was the new volunteer at the Community Art Center. Gentle smile, soft laugh, and eyes that looked like they'd seen 1,000 sunsets and still wanted one more. Ethan had been through his own storms, a recent divorce, a lonely apartment, and a life that had lost its color. But Claire brought something back. She was always painting, tiny strokes of joy in every corner of the world. She'd paint flowers on cracked walls, laughter in dull rooms, and sunsets on cloudy days. When he asked her why, she said, "Because beauty should never wait, not even for tomorrow." They became friends quickly, though Ethan felt more. There was something different about her, something fragile but fearless. He'd catch her staring into the distance sometimes, her hand pressed against her chest like she was memorizing the rhythm of her heart. Then one evening, after weeks of shared smiles and long walks, she told him the truth. She had late-stage heart failure. Doctors had given her less than a year. She said it calmly, with that same soft smile. Ethan felt the world tilt, the air leave his lungs. But she looked at him and said, "Don't pity me, Ethan. I'm not dying, I'm just living faster than most." He didn't walk away. He stayed. Because sometimes, love isn't about how long you have. It's about what you do with the time that's left. They began to live like every day was their last, dancing under streetlights, watching old movies until dawn, painting murals on abandoned walls with messages like, "Love doesn't end when life does." She made him see the beauty in the smallest things. The smell of rain, the warmth of morning coffee, the sound of her heartbeat when he held her close. But as months passed, her body began to betray her spirit. Hospital visits became frequent, her laughter softer, her paintings fewer. Yet even when pain shadowed her face, her eyes still found him, and she'd whisper, "Promise me you'll live like this, even when I'm gone." One evening, she asked him to take her to the hill overlooking the city, the place where they first watched the sunset together. The sky burned orange and gold, the wind gentle against her face. She leaned against him, eyes half closed, and said, "If I don't wake up tomorrow, don't cry for what's gone. Smile for what was." The next morning, she was gone, peacefully, as if she had simply fallen asleep inside a memory. Months later, Ethan returned to that same hill with a can of paint, and wrote her words across the stone wall. "Love doesn't end when life does." Because Claire was right. She may have been dying, but she chose to love anyway. And that love, that fearless, selfless love, became eternal. So tell me, if you knew your time was running out, would you still risk your heart? Every truth leaves a shadow, until we bring it to light. This is True Hearts Unfold. Subscribe for more true love stories.